the goddess of death, and this guy, who is an anti-hero, I think. Yeah, he's an anti-hero, he's more of an anti-hero. Anyway, these two characters are incredibly powerful, and so of course the question arises, who should win if these two were to fight each other in all-out combat? Well, today in the MC class, that is the battle we have in store for y'all. Like, share, subscribe, comment down below and any thoughts you have about this video. Now let us begin by first going through a couple of feats displayed by both these characters from their respective appearances in the MCU. We'll start with the feats displayed by Ikaris. Feats such as him reacting to Makari, who is possibly the fastest person in the 616 universe. Also, flying to the sun in a matter of seconds, making him far faster than the speed of light. He also dispersed a large area of clouds, which could be around 41 gigatons of TNT. He also, of course, survived the outer regions of the sun, which is incredible. And finally, his heat vision or laser vision or whatever kind of vision you want to call it is powerful enough to cut through deviant skin, which is much more dense and thicker than ordinary mortal human skin. And of course, it was also able to break and cut through the dome. Now let us move on to the feats displayed by the goddess of death. She is strong enough to manhandle Thor, Hogan, and so many other Asgardians, and of course the Valkyrie. She can move fast enough to evade Thor's attacks, and he could react to Thanos, Captain Marvel, and Loki. She was able to catch and crush a Thor, Star, and Odin Force empowered weapon Mjolnir with one bare hand. She was stabbed multiple times but wasn't fazed by any of those attacks. She could tank attacks from Valkyrie, Hogan and his mace, the Asgardian army, Thor and his strongest bolts of lightning with absolute and utter ease, and barely be affected by any of them. Her necroswords are capable of piercing the skin of normal Asgardian people, and Thor's skin, which is capable of taking on the full force of a star. Pre-awakened Thor was able to react to beams faster than light coming from the destroyer he faced in the first Thor movie, and awakened Thor is far faster than that, yet he is still not fast enough to react to Hela, which already indicates that her speed is incredible. Now, with those feats being identified, the question is, who wins? Well, I have to say the victor is Hela. To properly explain why I am saying this, let's go through a couple of categories which will further explain the exact reasons of the victory. Let's start with the category of strength. Who is stronger between these two individuals? Well, that is Hela. Why? Because she is much stronger than Thor, and in the first Avengers, Thor was almost on par with the Hulk, and then in Thor Ragnarok, he seemed to be on par, possibly even stronger than the Hulk, yet Hela beat him. Like, she destroyed Thor, which does indicate that her physical strength could possibly be at the same level of the Hulk, and the Hulk was capable of throwing Fenris around like freaking nothing, man. That was an incredible battle, and the Hulk was destroying Fenris, and you cannot say that Fenris is at the same level of strength as the deviants that Ikaris has fought. So it's quite likely that we haven't seen Ikaris's full super strength or whatnot, but from what we have seen, it's quite easy to say that Hela does beat him in physical strength. Now let's move on to speed. Who is faster between these two characters in terms of speed? Well, Ikaris is able to fly to the sun in a matter of seconds and react to Makari, who is possibly the fastest character in the MCU thus far, but I'm saying he reacted to her. He wasn't keeping on par with her in terms of speed. Just a couple of times he was able to see where she was and react to it. He's not as fast as her, not even close to her full speed. On the other hand, though we've already said Ikaris is far faster than light, so is Hela. Why? Because Thor was able to react to beams coming at him at light speed and faster, and that was pre-awakened Thor, who is not as strong or as fast as awakened Thor. And then Hela was able to easily react to awakened Thor, so that already kind of shows that she is faster than the beams that pre-awakened Thor was facing in the first Thor. And so in terms of speed, the victor is Hela. Now let us go on to durability. So Ikaris is capable of tanking blows from deviants and multiple Eternals. So Athena attacks Ikaris with her weapons, those weapons which are easily capable of cutting through the dense skin of deviants. Yet Ikaris was able to be stricken by them and have no visual effects. That means his durability is quite high. He was also able to take blows from Makari and Fastos. His durability is incredible, and the greatest feat he has of durability is flying to the outer regions of the sun. I mean, we don't get to go much closer, they don't really see us when he actually burns up, but him being able to survive just the outer regions of the sun is just incredible. But on the other hand, Hela is able to tank multiple blows from Thor, Loki, Valkyrie, so many other characters, even Thor's strongest lightning blast. She was stabbed like through the stomach, and she just carried on with the battle, not truly being phased by it. And one of the greatest feats in the entire MCU is Thor taking the full force of a star, the full force directed at him. And Hela is far more durable than Thor. And so, in terms of durability, though Ikaris is massively durable, I believe once again the victor is Hela. Now let us go to the next category of hand-to-hand combat. I don't think we should be going into this category because Ikaris primarily depends on his powers in a battle, so I doubt he would be capable of doing anything to Hela in terms of hand-to-hand combat, since she's an actual warrior trained in combat, while he's really not. So I mean, of course Hela beats him in that category. Now let us go on to power. Who has superior power? So Ikaris has his flying, his strength, and his lasers. Hela has her strength, her durability, and her necro swords. Now, Ikaris' lasers are able to pierce the skin of deviants with absolute ease. Also, they're able to destroy the domo. Though they didn't seem to be able to pierce the skin of other Eternals, they are still incredibly dangerous and powerful. On the other hand, Hela's necro swords are no joke. Why? Because they are able to pierce the skin of Thor. Thor, who was able to take the full force of a star, and also attacks and blows from other powerful enemies such as Thanos, Gore, and the Hulk. And so, I believe that Hela's necro swords are more dangerous than Ikaris' lasers. Now, with all those categories being explained, it is quite obvious, I believe, why I'm saying that Ikaris actually loses to Hela. She beats him in almost every calculatable category. There is no real opportunity or chance Ikaris has against Hela. Hela is far stronger, far faster, more durable than Ikaris and other Eternals. So, anyway, that is my video on who would win between Hela and Ikaris, and the winner is Hela. Like, share, subscribe, comment down below on any thoughts you had about this video. This is MC Info with another MC Clash. I am out.